In America, we use a lot of water. We grow food, make stuff, we drink it, and flush it down the drain. But most of our water goes to something that might surprise you: energy. Nearly half of all the water we use goes to making electricity. We burn fossil fuels or split atoms to boil water and use that steam to spin generators. And voila, electricity. Typically, once it's cool, that water makes its way back into the environment, where it can be reused again and again and again. But in the last few decades, we've got a new way of using water to harness energy: hydraulic fracturing, better known as fracking. Fracking uses water to break up rocks deep underground, releasing oil and natural gas. A typical fracking operation pumps millions of gallons of water into each well. The pressure of that water forces open tiny cracks, or fractures, in the rock. We also add sand and chemicals such as benzene that prop the cracks open so oil and gas can escape. This combo of chemicals, sand and water, is known as frac fluid. After breaking the rock apart underground, the frac fluid flows back to the surface. Water that was trapped in rock deep underground also flows up to the surface. This produced water can contain hydrocarbons, radioactive elements, salts, and hazardous chemicals, in addition to the dangerous chemicals in the frac fluid. All this means we can't just stick water from fracking anywhere, like into our drinking water supply. It has to go somewhere safe, typically back underground into a wastewater injection well. And pumping all that water back underground can cause problems, like earthquakes. The amount of water used in fracking is actually pretty small compared to electricity generation or agriculture, but it's really hard to reuse. And because disposing of frac fluid and produced water is super expensive, fracking operators are finding ways to get more mileage out of every gallon. Like reusing the water to frack new wells, or instead of starting with fresh water, some operators try to use water that we couldn't drink anyway, like brackish water, for fracking. As fracking continues, tensions remain between two things we need a lot of: energy and water.